We have our two semi-finalists in the first semi-final game. Two teams that have had a long-standing rivalry in Honda Campus All-Star Challenge. In fact, during the late 90s, early 2000s, there was a period of time where Morehouse College and Florida A&M traded championships over the course of 5 years. So we were very excited to see them, and we are also ready to meet them now. So, without any further ado, I introduce to you the varsity scholars of Morehouse College.
Hello, my name is Khalil Waddell. I'm a junior chemistry major from Madison, Alabama.
My name is William Dula. I'm a junior mathematics major from St. Louis, Missouri.
Hello again, my name is George Wanze. I'm a senior history major from Washington, D.C.
All right, let's give them a round of applause. And on stage for the other team of this semifinal round of action, the varsity scholars of Florida A&M.
Hi, I'm Kimberlyn Elliott. I'm a fourth-year history major from Gainesville, Florida.
Hello again, my name is Dominique Berry. I'm a fourth-year physics major from Spartanburg, South Carolina.
And I'm Trevion Albert, a third-year engineering technology major from Milton, Florida.
All right, let's give them a round of applause. And welcome to the moderator's podium, our moderator for these next round of games, Alonzo Brandon Alexander.
Hello, teams. Hello, hello, hello. It is my pleasure to read this semifinal match between two wonderful programs. You've all been introduced before. We got to know you a little bit. I think what you want to do right now is answer some questions to figure out who's going to be in the finals, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's take a look at the four categories that Dominique will be choosing from in round one. I was an intern. A river runs through it. Black, giving back, and going for a spin.
I'll say going for a spin.
The word rev, as in rev an engine, comes from what word that's also the R in RPM? Dominique.
Revolution.
That's it. Here's the bonus. For 10 points apiece. Symbolized by tau and measured in Newton meters. What is the rotational analog of force?
Torque.
Torque is right for 10. If you push a door near its center instead of near the doorknob, would the amount of torque you deliver be more, less, or the same?
Less.
Less is right for all 20. You've got control, Dominique.
Going for a spin.
Disc, hoop, solid sphere. If all three have the same mass and radius, which will roll the fastest when placed on a slope? William.
Disc.
No, I'm sorry, Dominique.
Solid sphere.
Yes, here's the bonus for 10 points apiece. Disc, hoop, hollow sphere. If all three have the same mass and radius, which will roll the slowest?
Hoop.
That's right for 10. The hoop rolls slowly because it is highest in what rotational analog of mass? Moment of blank.
Inertia.
That's it for all 20. Dominique, again.
Going for a spin.
For a spinning object, L symbolizes what kind of momentum that is always conserved? William.
Lateral.
No, good try. Dominique.
Angular.
That's the one. Angular momentum. Here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. Lagrange, Gibbs, Foucault. Whose famous rotating pendulum actually stays in the same plane while Earth rotates beneath it?
Foucault.
That's right for 10. Invented by Foucault, what spinning G device works because angular momentum is conserved?
Gyroscope.
That's it for all 20. Dominique, you're dominating the board. New category.
A river runs right through it.
Egypt's largest seaport is what a city on both the Nile Delta and the Mediterranean? William.
Alexandria.
Yes, here's the bonus. You're on the board. For 10 points apiece. The Valley of the Kings, including ruins of the ancient city of Thebes, is in what El Egyptian city well south of Cairo? Team. No answer there. We were looking for Luxor. So here's part 2. The White Nile meets the Blue Nile at what capital of Sudan? Team. No answer there. We were looking for Khartoum, but you're on the board now, Morehouse. You've got 10 points, and you're in control.
Black giving back.
The Rush Philanthropic Arts Foundation was created by 3 brothers from which family, one of whom co-founded Def Jam? William. No answer.
Robert.
I'm sorry. Dominique.
Johnson.
No, we were looking for Russell Simmons. So, William, you still got control. Category.
Black giving back.
Soon to be chairman of the Rockefeller Foundation, Richard Parsons also chairs the foundation of what Showtime Theater in Harlem? Dominique.
The Apollo.
Yes, here's the bonus for 10 points apiece. What centenary number is in the name of the National Community Development Group Blank Black Men of America, Inc.?
100.
That's right for 10. Boaz, Myrdal, Wright. With the U.S.'s largest black history collection, which Detroit museum just raised $1.8 million in donations?
Right?
The Charles Wright Museum of African American History is correct. You've got 110, FAMU. Category.
A river runs through it.
Philadelphia sits at the confluence of the Schuylkill and what other river famously crossed on December 25th, 1776? William.
Potomac?
No, good try, Dominique.
The Delaware.
That's the river.
Yes.
Here's your bonus for 5 points apiece and a 5-point bonus for all. Mississippi, Ohio, Scioto. Which river washes the banks of Columbus, Ohio?
Mississippi?
No, it was Scioto. Here's part 2. Houston, Louisville, Phoenix. Which was built along a river that shares its name with a common seasoning? Team.
Louisville.
No, that was Phoenix. Here's the last part. What's the name of the river whose water gave rise to Phoenix?
Colorado?
No, we were looking for salt, so no points there, and that tone signals the end of the round. Both teams are on the board. Morehouse, you've got 10. Florida A&M, 130. Give them a hand, folks. We've put 2 new players in the center position. George for Morehouse, Kimberlin for Florida A&M. George, you'll be selecting from one of these 4 categories. Headlines, 12th century. Famous women authors. HCASC Hall of Famers, and Sustainable Solutions. Category.
Headlines, 12th century.
Which iconic building could have been the subject of the 1163 headline, construction begins on Gothic Cathedral on Ile de la Cité? George.
Notre Dame.
Yes, that's right, Notre Dame. What cathedral could have been the subject of the 1170 headline, Henry II's knights kill beloved archbishop?
St. George's.
It was Canterbury Cathedral, that's the place. Part 2. Who was Henry II's archbishop, later sainted, whose last day ended with some very bad nights? Team. No answer there. We were looking for St. Thomas a Becket. So, you still have control of the board, George. Category.
Let's do HCAS Hall of Famers, please.
HCASC Hall of Famer Moneta Bell studied English at what Montgomery HBCU founded to train teachers? George.
Alabama State.
That's it. Here's the bonus for 10 points apiece. Dr. Natalie Tyndall helped her team win back-to-back championships during her time at what Tallahassee HBCU?
FAMU.
Yeah, I think they knew that too. That's right for 10. HCASC alum Chuck Hobbs played for both FAMU and what all-male Atlanta school?
Morehouse.
No kidding. All 20 on the bonus. Category, George.
Let's do famous women authors.
2017 will be the 20th anniversary of the publication of which author's first book about the most famous prodigy at Hogwarts? Kimberlin.
Rowling.
J.K. Rowling is correct. Here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. Atwood, Cartland, Steele. While Rowling sales reach 500 million, which fellow Brit in the romance genre tops 1 billion sold?
Steele.
Barbara Cartland is the right answer there. The last Brit to win a Nobel in literature was what 2007 recipient whose books include The Grass is Singing and The Golden Notebook?
Mitchell.
That's a tough one. Doris Lessing. So no points there. You're up to 140 Florida A&M. Category. You've got control.
Headlines.
Classes swell at oldest English university could have been what school's lead story after Brits were banned from the U of Paris in 1167? George.
Oxford.
Oxford, yes. Here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. Long live King Suryavarman II could have been an 1113 headline as what Southeast Asian nation's Khmer Empire crowned a new ruler?
Cambodia.
That's right for 10. World's largest temple opens was the lead story after Suryavarman II built what religious complex, then the world's largest? Team.
Angkor Wat.
That's it for all 20. You're up to 70 points, Morehouse. George.
Headlines.
Failing to reach Holy Land, Christians capture Lisbon. Could be a headline from the second of what religious military expeditions? Kimberlin.
Crusades.
Yes, here's the bonus for 10 points apiece. About which sultan would the 1187 headline have been, Frankish rule ended as Muslims captured Jerusalem?
Saladin.
Saladin is right for 10. Floating needle points north, guides ship home. could have announced the first maritime use of what magnetic navigation device?
Compass.
That's right, for all 20. You've taken back the board, Kimberlyn. Category.
Authors.
Her own home, a stop on the Underground Railroad. Who wrote the game-changing abolitionist novel of the 1850s? Kimberlyn.
Stowe.
Harriet Beecher Stowe is correct. Here's your bonus. 5 points apiece and a 5-point bonus for all. Stowe's British contemporaries included which two sisters? One the author of Jane Eyre, the other the author of Wuthering Heights.
Charlotte and Emily Bronte.
That's right, for 10. And which author who wrote under a male pseudonym for her Middlemarch and The Mill on the Floss?
Eliot.
George Eliot is right. You got all 20. Kimberlyn, you're up to 200 points.
Authors.
Women authors. Johanna Spiery created what most famous girl in Swiss literature? A plucky orphan who lives with her granddad in the Alps. George.
Pippi Longstockings.
Good try. No. Kimberlyn.
No answer.
It was Heidi. And that tone signals the end of round 2. Morehouse, you've got 80 points. Florida A&M, you're still in the lead with 200. But we're going to put 2 new players in the center position. All right. Travian, you're in the center position for Florida A&M. Khalil, you're in the center position for Morehouse, and you'll be selecting from one of these 4 categories. Finish the Bible verse. 25 years ago, 1991. Up, and away. And NBA rookies.
NBA rookies.
All right. Hazonja, Porzingis, Vujacic. The top Knicks jersey in fall 2015 belonged not to Carmelo, but to which star rookie from Latvia? Travian.
Porzingis.
Christos Porzingis is right. Here's the bonus for 10 points apiece.
Okay.
A distant cousin of Emeka, which center from Duke quickly became the top scorer for the 76ers?
Okafor.
That's right, for 10. Duke's Justice Winslow has been a defensive standout for what team, where he plays alongside ex-Blue Devil Luol Deng?
Rockets.
Team.
Bulls.
He was traded from the Bulls to the Miami Heat, so no points there, but you've got control, Travian.
Bible
Category.
verse.
Bible verse.
Yes.
What E plural continues Matthew 5:44? But I say unto you, love your blank. Khalil.
Neighbor.
Good try. No. Travian.
Enemies.
Yes, it is your enemies. For 5 points apiece and a 5-point bonus for all 3 on the bonus. What 3 words complete Ecclesiastes 3:1? To everything there is a blank, and a blank to every purpose under the blank.
Time, season, sun.
Time and season are right for 10. The other was heaven. Okay. So, you got 10 points there.
Verse.
And, all right, finish the Bible verse. What does 1 Timothy 6:10 caution? For the love of blank is the root of all evil. Khalil.
Lust.
Oh, I'm sorry. Travian.
Money.
That's right. Here's the bonus for 10 points apiece. What does Romans 6:23 caution? For the wages of sin is blank.
Death.
That's right for 10. What does Matthew 16:26 caution? For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own blank?
Soul.
That's right for all 20. You're up
Verse.
to 270. And yes, we'll do Bible verse. Let's go. What blackbirds, commonly considered harbingers of doom, appear in Luke 12:24? Consider the blank, for they neither sow nor reap. Khalil.
Crow.
Good try. No.
Raven.
Raven. You're right around it every time. For 10 points apiece now on the bonus.
sorry.
What flowers whose types include trumpet and stargazer does Luke 12:27 include in consider the blank how they grow?
Lily.
No.
That's, yes.
Oh, okay.
What S word completes Psalms 62:1? Truly my soul waiteth upon God. From him cometh my blank.
Salvation.
That's right for all 20. Travian, you've got
Up,
control.
and
Pick a
away.
new category.
Up, and away.
Up, and away. What G word is an unpowered fixed-wing airplane? Khalil.
Glider.
That's it. Glider. You're on the board. Here's your bonus for 5 points apiece. Name the type of aircraft with a pair of wings on each side, one above the other.
Biplane.
That's right for 5 more. FDR is not just a president, but also the abbreviation of what 3 words commonly called a plane's black box? Team.
Federal Disaster Recorder.
Recorder is right. Flight data. So you got 5 points there. You're up to 100. Category.
NBA rookies.
Boroughs, hamlets, towns. A top candidate for Rookie of the Year, which #1 overall pick had 8 double-doubles in his first 12 games with Minnesota? Khalil.
Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns is right. Here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. For Jack Nicholson and friends, #2 pick D'Angelo Russell has been one of the few bright spots this year for what team?
Lakers.
Maybe not so much anymore, right? That's it. Karl Anthony Towns and 3 other 2015 lottery picks played for what university, as did the Lakers' Julius Randle?
Kentucky.
Yes, they were Wildcats. All 20 on the bonus. Category, Khalil.
NBA rookies.
Wisconsin's Frank Kaminsky must have danced his way into Michael Jordan's heart, as what team drafted him with the 9th pick? Khalil.
Hornets.
The Charlotte Hornets is right. Here's the bonus for 10 points apiece. What team may have struck gold with 2 of its rookies? Nikola Jokic and Emmanuel Mudiay.
Nuggets.
The Denver Nuggets is right for 10. In his first career start in January, which Pacer center put up 31 points against the Warriors?
Turner.
Miles Turner is right for all 20. That tone signals the end of the round. Teams Morehouse, you've got 160 points. Florida A&M, you've got 300, but we're not done yet. Give them a hand. Morehouse, you're down 140 points. That means you're going to need 6 answers to move into the lead. You'll be selecting from one of these 4 categories. Only vowel is A. The A is in quotes there. Making the short list. Presidents named James. And synonymous book titles.
President's name, James, please.
All right. All right, audience. Which U.S. president named James, good luck, was the father of...
Madison.
Yes. Signed the Missouri Compromise.
Buchanan.
No. Was tainted by the Credit Mobilier scandal.
Pass.
Buchanan.
Pass. Wrote the Little Baby Snoogle
Carter.
Yes. Was born in North Carolina.
Pass.
Pass. Put down Gabriel's rebellion as governor.
Garfield.
No. Ran against Fillmore and Fremont.
Buchanan.
Yes. Was killed by Charles Guiteau.
Garfield.
Yes. Was called Napoleon of the Stump.
Madison.
No. Served on a submarine.
Carter.
Yes. Signed the Missouri Compromise.
Monroe.
Yes. Was tainted by the Credit Mobilier scandal.
Garfield.
Yes. Was born in North Carolina.
Carter.
No. Put down Gabriel's rebellion as governor.
Buchanan.
No. Was called Napoleon of the Stump.
Garfield.
No. Was born in North Carolina.
Buchanan.
No. Put down Gabriel's rebellion as
Garfield.
governor. No. Was called Napoleon of the Stump.
Pass.
You ran out of time there, but you added 175 points to your score and took the lead, Morehouse, 335 to 300. Let's take a look at the 3 that you missed. Born in North Carolina, James K. Polk, the dark horse. Put down Gabriel's rebellion, James Monroe. And Napoleon of the Stump, it was James K. Polk again. All right. You've got the lead, but we've got one more ultimate challenge round to play. Florida A&M. You need 2 answers to win and advance to the final. You've got 3 categories to choose from. Which would you like?
Making the short list.
What group of 10 or fewer members includes, let's begin, preposition, interjection, and pronoun?
Parts of speech?
Yes. War, pestilence, and death?
4 horsemen.
Yes. Nerva, Trajan, and Hadrian?
Walls.
No. Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No. Fungi, Plantae, and Animalia?
Kingdom.
Yes. Shahada, Zakat, and Hajj?
Pillars of Islam.
Yes. Frodo, Gimli, and Boromir?
What are they? The Hobbits? No, what's the group? Pass.
Pass. Irato, Talia, and Terpsichore?
9 Muses.
Yes. Sue Storm, Ben Grimm, and Reed Richards?
X-Men.
Yes. Well, no.
Oh.
Wrath, Sloth, and
7
Envy?
Deadly Sins.
Yes. Nerva, Trajan, and Hadrian?
You're right.
Roman Emperors?
No. Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael?
Angels.
No. Frodo, Gimli, and Boromir?
Hobbit.
No. Sue Storm, Ben Grimm, and Reed Richards?
Fantastic Four.
Yes.
Pass.
Nerva, Trajan, pass. Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael?
Archangels.
Yes, that's it. And with 200 points, Florida A&M, the final score is 500 to 335. You'll be advancing to the championship game.